Guys, we're back. Two more matches done, two more things done. We were supposed to do it right after the Delhi match, but timings clash and whatnot. But we're here. Let's talk about it. But finally, after 4 long years, Super Over is back. Due to Delhi only. Last time also due to Delhi. This time also due to Delhi. But I think just what a good match. I didn't expect this match to go to a Super Over really. At a point, it looked like RR was comfortably chasing it when Jaiswal was batting, and I think they've stopped Delhi from like blasting it off for like 200. Yes, Akshar Patel came in and Stubbs came in and they tried to do that power hitting at the end. But I genuinely felt like if they couldn't, if RR couldn't have stopped that as well, they would have gone for 200 easily. So I think the positives for Delhi was definitely Abhishek Paral and that last minute power hitting. Like I thought Rahul was about to start hitting it from that point on. He just wanted to take that innings deep again. He's trying to use that same formula. It didn't work out the other day, but it's fine because they won. But on a day where they lose, people will point the finger at him because that's a back in the day it was a very good strategy. No, I won't lie. Hitting on a 140, 150 strike rate, it wasn't a bad thinking that oh yeah he's there and he's standing for 30 plus balls. Matlab if he stays till death overs, matlab from there he'll start slapping the ball around. So by the time they're done with the innings, at least for 170, 180 he'll be on the board. That was the mentality back then, and he's playing with that same mentality. But I think Akshar as well, crazy batting, brother. Crazy batting. Stubbs is showing why he's what is it, a South African player and he's how good he can be. But coming to the Delhi, say RR bowling, everyone looks fine. Rayan Barak took over just 6 runs, no wickets. Archer 2 wickets with a less economy. Tushar Deshpande got belted. He actually got belted, and then Sandeep Sharma, fine, I guess. Tikshana got belted. Hasaranga also got belted, but they all took like a wicket each. So that's the thing. Except Tushar Deshpande. Tushar Deshpande, big matter. I don't know why they didn't play Kumar Kartikeya instead. They're having some trust in Tushar. Let's see what that is. I think one of the key differentiators as well for the RR innings was Sanju Samson getting injured over there. Now, am I saying that, oh, just because of that it's happened? No. Other people, he could have also screwed it up. But what I'm trying to say is that might have made impact. If he was there, maybe this is because it's not a fact that they lost by 10, 15 runs, right, guys? They lost, they tied the innings, the scores are level. So I think that one extra run maybe, or that you can point a lot of fingers over there. Obviously, you can say, oh, Riyan Parag also wasted 3 balls, or if they would have sent Nitish Rana up the order. And I keep seeing people blaming the RR management for saying, oh, why didn't you send Nitish Rana? He's a local boy. He should have handled it better. My guy, before this match, Nitish Rana's average in Delhi, he's played so many games in Delhi because since when has Nitish Rana been playing in IPL? Since like 2016, I remember him playing for Mumbai. So he was probably playing for Delhi before only now. So then his average is below 15, if I'm not wrong, in Delhi in T20s. So that was also a concern. And they felt like Riyan Varag would keep the innings composed. Yes, obviously it didn't work out in their favor, but that was unfortunate. And people keep saying, oh, instead of that one run over there for Jurel, you could have taken two. My guy, if you would have taken two, Hitmar only would have been out. The thing is that people keep thinking that, oh, this could have happened, this should have happened, and they should have ran for that two, they wouldn't have faced the Super Over. If they would have ran for the two also, they would have faced Super Over. If they didn't run for it also, they would have faced Super Over. The fact is, someone would have gotten out. Except Jural got out in this matter, and Shimran got safe. If it was the opposite, obviously Shimran would have gotten out and worstly gone to Super Over. But the matter is today the Super Over. I don't understand why Para came out to bat. Like I think you, my friend over here on the side, can actually comment on that, saying why did Paragian come out? I was expecting that they'll send in someone like Jaiswala only in the start, Nitish Rana, and Hitman or someone like that.
I was planning on addressing that issue, but before we go there, I had to disagree with you actually about how you said that RR restricted DC from scoring 200. I don't think so because when we start till like about 15 hours, DC looked like they're going to get only about what 160, 165 odd. I didn't expect them to hit a 180 for the way they're playing. the death bowling of RR was what concerned me. They got belted left, right, and center by Tristan Stubbs and Akshat Patel, and that laid two boundaries by Akshat Sharma as well. Because if I'm not wrong, there were what one third. If you see even till the 17th over, there were only 146 to hit 42 runs in the last 3 overs. That is not acceptable by side. RR looked like they had the game in control while bowling. Then again, when they come into bat, they look like they're in control while batting. That partnership between Yashasvi Jaiswal and Sanju Samson. And then um, when Sanju Samson got retired, right, yes, Riyan Parag got out. Then Nitish Rana played beautifully. Again, it looked like RR. It looked like RR was cruising through the chair. And then that uh this time the death bowling of DC was excellent. It was excellent to watch. If you see Mitchell Stark overs in the death in this match, that is what won them the game. Those toe crushing Yorkers, they were on point, on point. I would say RR handled the game. I wouldn't really. I don't know how to put it. The game was always going back and forth, but it always looked like okay, RR might take this as a win. But then later for it to go to a super over, yes, I am disappointed in Rajasthan Royals for doing that because when you're so comfortable first while bowling now while batting as well, if you don't capitalize on those, then you won't be able to convert. These are the small moments that will convert your games into wins and bring you those vital 2 points. And then, yeah, you come into super over. Nitish Rana played a wonderful innings of 51 of 28, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's 51 of 28. Instead of sending, instead of sending him, why would you send Riyan Parag? What is the thought process behind it? Riyan Parag didn't get going this match. Nitish Rana has gone, he's gotten going. It's not that he got out a long time back. His body is warm as well. He's and he's in good touch on that day. It was literally his day. Yes, Riyan Parag hit one boundary, but why? I'm still. This question is still in my mind. I know why. What was the thinking behind this decision by the support staff and the captain? But it clearly didn't work out. Clearly didn't work out. And then mixed up in that super one. My goodness, what is up with the runouts and this IPL? We saw Mumbai Indians take a hat-trick of runouts against DC. Now DC pulling consecutive runouts against RR. What is happening? Have people forgotten to communicate while running between the wickets? That was a basic thing you guys we learned when we play this sport. Anyways, congrats to DC on this win. There's nothing else that I have to say. This is the only questions that need to be asked for this match. DC look like they're going strong in the season. RR have lots of work to do.
Definitely.
Speaking of lots of work to do, let's get to the next match. SRH to semi, where there's another team that has a humongous task in this season. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for this team. I mean, it is match, SRH were put into bat. Yes, they didn't get that explosive start, but it looked like they're playing sensible cricket in the power play. If I'm not wrong, in the power play, they were about
46 to 0.
yeah, see, around 46. This is a decent score on that tricky pitch. On that tricky pitch, that was a decent score. Then Abhishek Sharma fell. Up once Abhishek Sharma fell, 4 wickets fell in a line. 4 wickets fell in a line. We have seen this from the start of IPL. Wickets have been falling in clusters for this SRH team. Abhishek Sharma, yes, he looks like it has the body of 28 as well. Travis Head could not get going. Ishan Kishan, again, he's faltered. I remember I was speaking to my dad the other day, and after the match yesterday itself, he was telling first match Ishan Kishan passes flying colors, scores 100. After that, my dad says Ishan Kishan has barely been able to pass in the rest of the matches. That's how um, bad it is for them. And then Nitish Kumar Reddy, he's been he's not been able to get going at all this season. At all. I know all of you who watch our videos would be knowing how much ST speaks about NKR playing very slowly, not able to connect, not able to get those runs at a quicker rate, and it's the case again for SRS. Uh, you see Verma, like how he did have a late cameo, him and Pat Cummins. Kudos to Henry Clark on that 37 run. I was what was needed. Those are the vital runs that took established to 162. And you have to give credit to Humayun's bowlers as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention the drop catch of Abhishek Sharma, first ball. If that was taken, the score wouldn't have even been 160,
Bro,
according to me
no,
at
no,
least.
no, no. We also gave drop catch in return, bro. What are you saying? We also gave drop catch of Bill Jacks.
That's a different story. But yeah,
We also no, no. We also gave a no ball, as if that was a no ball. If that's a no ball, right, if that's a no ball, no, my name is also Virat Kohli. Right, you can't call it a no ball. You should just give it as a warning. Call it a dead ball and come back. That's the law. You can't say, oh, it's a no ball, or fine, it's a no ball also. Let's say, but once the player leaves the boundary, his innings is over. It means that he is retired from the game. I understand ki this has happened a lot of times. The player goes off and the umpire later on realize they made the mistake. In previous editions, we can see it. It felt like, oh, let's just make it happen in the favor. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, just because that no ball, we lost the game. But that free hit also, they couldn't do shit. But I just felt like if he would have stayed as well, I wouldn't have had a issue. But I don't think they would have called it a no ball. That's just my only concern with that. But I think let me talk about my team right now today. I think, let me tell, our team played sensible cricket only in the top order and lower down. Middle order is the one which needs to work because I'll tell you, yesterday the team which we hit 162, same formula. Try doing the same formula. If they would have just connected the ball a bit better, 162 was what the score we hit. I think realistically I was expecting a 180. At the end of the innings, I was expecting 180. Although Abhishek got out, because I know that Travis is a player who's played on so many different pitches, right? You can't blame NKR or Ishan Kishan. Ishan Kishan, leave that fellow. That fellow's one more legend. 2 of 2 year going, you're trying to attack the bowler on a pitch where it's spinning and it's good for quicks as well. Yesterday's pitch was in such a matter that if I would, what's called, take my fingernail and just poke it through the pitch, apparently the pitch was going down. That's the type of pitch it was made yesterday. And people were telling that the pitch actually originally was supposed to be a flat track. It was supposed to be a flat track and it was going to be convenient for chasing because dew was supposed to come in. But I don't remember seeing any dew which
it should
came
have been a
in to the.
flat. I think Mumbai Indians made a special request to the parents. Yes, you have to use that home advantage as
Oh,
well as
advantage.
you keep it
I
flat
don't.
track.
I genuinely saw that pitch report. I'm like, I think we should go for bowling tomorrow and just no, at that point because previous day everyone was saying it's batting track, but I didn't expect 300. I was expecting maybe Hyderabad might hit a 240 or Mumbai might hit a 220 and match will be over there. But the issue over there is the pitch was made in such a way. I don't care about the pitch. Leave the pitch. Abhishek was playing very sensibly. 40 of 28, that's one of the most sensible innings I saw him play. The main issue I have is Nitish and Head. Kishan, bro, I can't even. What can I say about Kishan? NKR is not 100% fit. But if those guys would have just fired a bit better, Ishan and that fellow. Head also I can understand he's trying to do. He was under pressure and then he had to go for that shot. But I think about it, Mumbai's bowling also made the most out of the resources. Because Karan Sharma, he got injured while fielding. His this part, this you see your webbed over here, right? From the thumb over here, that got cut, guys. So that's so important for a cricketer. And he got injured over there, and they get still pulled back with playing with bowlers like Will Jacks and everyone. Hardik was also getting 2 wickets. Bumrah came in at such an
Yeah,
important
Will
point.
Jacks being a part-timer and taking 2 wickets and giving only 14 runs is
That that
quite
ha-
impressive.
that happens. I'll tell you why as well. Because you don't study part-time bowlers that much, and when do they bring in those part-time bowlers like Will Jacks or like I'm not saying Maxwell is a part-time bowler, but Australia also brings them in whenever they need like a breakthrough.
I'm sorry, but Maxwell is the part-time bowler.
Bro, I'll tell you maybe in IPL now, but I remember back in the day when he used to be considered a proper all-rounder. Once he came to RCB, yes, there were points where when he used to come into the playing eleven, they used to write batter. But I remember back when he used to play for Punjab, back when he used to play for Australia, in a T20
That's why
game,
they used to say Gill also was all-rounder, but he wasn't a proper spinner.
he wasn't a proper
I'm not
spinner.
saying that Glenn Maxwell is not vital with the ball. I'm saying he's a part-time spinner. That's it.
But you can't deny the fact that Glenn Maxwell is way better of a spinner than Chris Gayle. Chris Gale's a wrong example of that. Glenn Maxwell is like equivalent to Aiden Markram, like that kind of user. You can expect Markram to come for 2 overs for his national team. You can expect the same with Glenn Maxwell as well. Maxwell is such a key part of that Punjab side as well when it comes to the ball because he can get those breakthroughs. The thing is, yesterday as well, Viljak was very good with that. And I'm so proud of Aniket and Klassen. Klassen also, he had that experience and then he understood, let's wait till the death overs. From there, we'll start hitting it, we'll attack. And that's the best part to attack bowler. And then I knew at the point before Bumrah and bowl that ball, the point he gave that much space to Bumrah, no, that Lele, his stumps Lele too. I understood, yeah, that's bold. Or he's gonna get caught behind the stumps by trying to nick it or something like that. And but Aniket and Pat, bro, what can I say? They're carrying the team on their back. Pat is different level on 3 wickets as well. I think the issue yesterday was
Yeah, yesterday's bowling from Pat. I think we saw the vintage Pat coming those 3 wickets and he goes for 26 runs. That was quite impressive of him. And then
also
you
Pat
look at the
is as
Mumbai batting as well. And you look at the Mumbai batting, you say this is T20 cricket. I mean, not you don't have a batter doesn't have to score. One batter doesn't have to score that 60, 70 runs to take the team. Even if the top five scored like this team did, the top top 5 to 6, they scored what 20, 25, 30. That's all what's required.
they
You
all
have that
yeah,
30 of 50, 30 of 15, 30 of 17, or 30 of 20 even in such a if you have even a 30 of
they
20 in this
they all
one
played
day,
in a very
then
they all played in a very mental manner, bro. Because thing is, at a point, what was the record on it at 8 at a point? They used to hit 1-6 on a weak ball. They used to hit six, and that used to be the first ball of the innings, like of the over. One
that's
six,
all you need because right now you
yeah,
shouldn't be focusing on net run rate, right? Like
exactly,
we've discussed before, right now those 2 points are more valuable than the net run rate.
exactly. And
Because,
and coming to net run rate, what the hell is SR still doing on ninth? It felt like Mumbai didn't want to finish the game only because they didn't want Chennai to come up again. Because at a point it felt like they're going to finish the match at 16 or 17 overs only. These guys, I told my sister to go upstairs. It's like 2 of 18 or something. How will we win? Like, unless, like, I obviously, whenever my team is situation like that, I try to be fixed in as, bro, if this happens, greatest comeback ever. I switched it off. I switched it off as well. And then later on, I was doing something on my laptop. I checked the score because like they called it for a no ball or something. One of the things, and then they checked it, and then I look back. It's still saying one need of 12, and 6 wickets have fallen. What the hell is happening to this game? So all
yeah, yeah, that was hilarious. One required of I think 16 or something like that, 16, 15 balls. Suddenly,
wickets are falling. I'm like, what the
the
hell?
Malinga comes and takes those 2 wickets and gives only 1 run, then 2 runs is part of that over.
I think that fellow
So
can
the
come. No, I think that fellow's not better with the new ball. I think because we got the new ball at like around fifth or sixth over, and that's when Malinga came in. And I don't think he's that. is that good with the new ball. I think Shami bowling off 3 overs over there is only better. Pat, I just feel like maybe we should start. I don't know why he's not using that Abhishek strategy as well in the power play. I remember he used to get in Abhishek for those 2 overs, and Abhishek used to have an economy of 14 at the end of those 2 overs. He used to put that pressure, especially in a very closed field. Abhishek is very good with that. And I was like, oh, they're probably going to get.
I have to disagree. I have to disagree. I don't think Abhishek is that great of a bowler
He's not
for
great of
you
a
to
bowler. I'm not
put
saying
him
he's a
in.
great of a bowler. But when you look at his stats in the past couple of games, when he came for SRS to bowl for the first over, he does not concede over 8 runs. Have you seen it? I'm not saying it's due to the fact that oh it's Abhishek, oh it's just Fielder. The fact is that the bowlers are like the batsmen also are cautious because it's the first over. The batsman also cautious. You can use an over here and utilize one of your more experienced bowlers later on. That's my issue over there. But what Pat what he
According to me, in this game they should have trusted Rahul Chahar and given him an extra hour just to see because he was feeling
I,
like
yeah,
some of the
I think
gap.
the game was already over, so then I think they could have given it at
Yeah,
that
I think
point.
I just bought him too late. Uh,
I think instead of an
we should
extra
have
over
bowled him
for
tandem with Ishan and Sun.
yeah, I know.
But yes, we can go on and on and on. But at the end of the day, yes, MI is back on track with a win.
Yeah.
They just need to keep the momentum going.
Next match they have at home
Then
as well. They have it against Chennai.
Sunrisers, Hyderabad, and CSK, 5 wins. It's like a more than fight for playoffs for them. It's like the fight to who finishes bottom. That's what it looks like right now.
I'm still saying,
Both
bro.
need to play.
I'm still saying I think one of these teams, Mumbai, RR, SRS, Chennai, will make the playoffs. I think the script is trying to cook something. Obviously, I'm not trying to like in technical point of view, they have very less chance, obviously. But I don't know, I just feel like IPL is getting scripted in
Yeah,
such a
you need to
manner.
play spectacular cricket to make
Yeah.
it through right now.
See, right now SRH has three home matches.
Especially as far as in CSK, I have nothing against them. It's just the cricket that
I
they've been
also
playing has been
I don't. If you say my team doesn't make the playoff, I won't be shocked because even I don't have much hopes
it's
right now.
been it,
Because
it's
six
just
of
their
seven wins
cricket
is tough.
is a little frustrating. Anyways, there's always this more promising cricket to come. We're heading. IPL is heading to Chinnaswamy tonight, where
Which I'm very excited for. This two match series of Punjab and
yeah, RCB and
RCB.
Punjab.
I
Gonna be
I think it's gonna be one
it's
one,
gonna be
guys.
fun to watch.
I think it's gonna be
It's
one one.
gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be 1-1. Punjab to win today. RCB to win in Punjab. Is Rani Punjab or
I
Dharamshala?
if I am a little nervous because it's a home game. I really want RCB to kick off their home campaign and get the win in the home game. We've seen our away form. Our away form has been spectacular as of now. But yeah, I really hope to kick off the home. I mean, we have got such a huge fan base, which yeah, I am one in amongst the many that is there. But I think the ones who come to watch, who come to support the supporters, they deserve one win at least. Um, at least now that one win will be too vital in this. Uh, the coming forward in this tournament because we need to win some home games as well. Yes, if you're away from spectacular, you can do something. But I think I mentioned this before. Out of 7 matches, I think at least 4 home games you have to win. Anyways, yes, we're seeing more promising talent, more comebacks by the experienced players, more promising cricket to come, exciting cricket to come, more of our videos to come. So stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.